What's up, guys? So today we have some unexpected news, which funny enough is that on the stream yesterday we were talking about possible 5.0 dates and assumptions and all this kind of stuff that might be coming into the game. And bam, here we have it. Today 5.0 has officially been announced on the English version of the game, which it also has its own unique preview page. There was also a separate forum post which it lists pretty much the main changes of it. So Sun and Moon Shop, grocery store is, I believe, it is the Sun and Moon Shop. They just announced Sun and Moon Scroll Currency, and then the shop for it separately. Team Ninja exam, group research, group. I really cannot see it on my screen. Whatever that is. New group position scientist. There you go. Ninja collection system, and platinum monthly card. So the platinum monthly card is also another way to obtain coupons like the regular monthly card, but it gives so much more. So I'm not sure exactly how much the platinum monthly card costs. I'm assuming it's like around 800 to 1,000 a month, but you get like 3,000 coupons in total. So you can get yourself the regular monthly card and the platinum one for so much coupons. It's honestly ridiculous. It's a must-have for spenders. That's what you need to know. And getting more coupons is already going to be crazy because of that. Plus, with the way Naruto Froggy has been since it's been changed, so you can only imagine how much coupons you'll be getting each month with all that stuff. Then you also have new skill ninja changes, or ninja skill changes, which the thing that makes no sense to me is they list off Niyugito, Yagura, and honestly, as far as I can tell, they released the same ones that China has, which are pretty much either the current ones or the buffed ones after they released. So I'm not sure what they're going to be changing for them, but I really feel, at least from the translations I have seen, they look exactly the same as how China has them. But they will be announcing all these skill descriptions on Wednesday night. So probably around the same times that the events are posted in the mornings in the forums, we'll probably see what these skill descriptions are, or maybe later that day. Either way, Wednesday we'll find out more about these skill changes. But Hashirama, Sage Art Gate of the Great God. Now, this is for regular Hashirama, and as far as I know, that is a skill experiment that they're talking about, which becomes... It really makes regular Hashirama so good. And this is pretty much the mystery that is used in China. And you'll see like the gates dropping down. It finally gives regular Hashirama a prompt. Now we'll go into that. But more importantly, Roshi is actually getting buffed. Which I'm hoping that it's the full buff and they're not just changing a couple of things. But I don't know. So the exciting thing is all the 5.0 features. And then the skill changes for Edo Roshi, which I personally think Edo Roshi is a really fun ninja to use. But the way he is currently unbuffed is not really optimal for the meta or the game. But if we were to get the buff version that China has into our meta, you will see him used so much more. And like Jinchurikis will just be popping off more than they already are. And I feel like Kurama Naruto will have such a strong team because of it. Now, the barrier would get changed, but we're going to go into those changes. So first, I guess, let's go into Hashirama. I'm glad I kept all my frags. I only went for the Ninja God passive back then, just because it was the only way to get Edo Hiruzen and Hashirama to stack. So I went for that. But I do have the frags to save for 4-star, which wouldn't be a bad choice at all. But his, standard attack is really good as well, so I don't know if I'll end up maxing this out. But in China, he also has a breakthrough for the mystery, which I believe the only difference is the units that the mystery hits will end up losing all buffs and shields as well as being immobilized. So I think that's the only change for the breakthrough for the mystery itself. But that is where the skill experiment will come into. And right now we only have skill experiment for Sasuke and Tsunade. So you'll need these vials. You'll also need to have your self-protection, because you want to lock the skills that you already have. Now, Opie tested this out, and apparently, if you don't lock the skill that you have a regular breakthrough for it, it's going to disappear with the skill experiment. So you have to really be careful with this system. I'll be messing around with it for the first time probably when regular Hashirama gets his mystery, which I believe is what they're talking about as far as the skill changes. I don't know why they're saying skill changes to begin with, because it's technically a new feature. But Hashirama, his mystery gets the addition of dropping shields and buffs, and then the Y version, or the skill experiment of it, is him dropping the deity gates, which Edo Roshi does as a Edo Hashi does as a chase. And what that does is it's a prompt, which is so important for Hashirama, because his regular mystery still becomes not a prompt. And no prompts these days just doesn't last. But his mystery, water and earth attribute damage, while interrupting up to 3 enemy units and dispersing all shields and buffs, causing immobilization and knockdown to the selected unit. That makes him so much better. And it's a 40 chakra cost. I wouldn't say that regular Hashi becomes a position 1 ninja because of this mystery, but it makes his support so much better into the team. And I don't know if we would get any other skill experiments or breakthroughs with this, so there are possibilities to it. But for instance, with Ninja God already there, and if you have it as a permanent thing, he becomes such amazing support for the team. You often see him ran in like 3rd position. Maybe you could even run him 2nd position. You know, it depends on your team, because you do need 40 chakra for it. But he will immobilize 1 interrupt up to 3. It's such a good mystery because of that. Now, his support capability increases so much. You already have the Ninja God passive, and if you have the regular standard attack breakthrough, which you need at least once, because then it will allow him to immobilize the unit with his standard attack. If you do it twice, he just has a high chance of causing a 4 combo instead of a fixed chance, which is probably a low chance to a medium chance. But it's kind of unnecessary frags. It is only 50, so it would put me down to like 70, which is not really that bad. But it takes away from me getting the 4-star. And we'll have to see how the new skill experiment and stuff goes on. But that's really exciting. But Roshi. So not only... I have to get off this breakthrough. Not only am I close to 4-star because of the Fukuru Kumara rebate that they brought him in for anniversary, but he will basically get a full rework if it's the buff to China, which he really needs. Right now he's giving no chakra for the entire team. His barrier gives ninjutsu and defense, which is very nice. And his mystery is an 80 chakra cost. So it's really rough for that. But Roshi gets the following changes. This is pretty much how China ended up getting him a little bit after release. So his mystery drops down to a 60 chakra cost. It's still, I think, medium damage for a mystery. I don't feel like his standard attack gets any changes. Let me just make sure. Nope. Still the same standard. Chase is still the same, but it's the barrier, his chakra beast passive, and the mystery that gets changed. So 60 chakra cost for the mystery. His barrier loses the ninjutsu boost, which is pretty bad, because all you're getting is a 60% defense for Jinchurikis now, but pair that up with defense knowledge, and your team will be tanky. Plus, Jinchurikis already naturally have immunities. At least most of them. It's not guaranteed for all Jinchurikis to have immunities, but most of them do have it, so they're already more durable than most ninjas in the game. But then his Chakra Beast passive gets changed to where every time a Jinchuriki ninja uses a mystery, your team gets 30 chakra cost, which is ridiculous. Now, you would pretty much be able to just have Kurama Naruto, Edo Roshi, Killer B, and you would be able to run Killer B to get yourself chakra for Kurama Naruto spams, because every time you would just B up, you'd get it. So first round, you can B, you already have enough chakra to mystery with Naruto. Then you would use Naruto, you get extra chakra. So it's like your team would be self-sufficiently recycling itself. You could end up even running the Earthman extra standard mystery. You really wouldn't need chakra wall. And since Roshi is a 60 cost over an 80, you can actually use Roshi and Naruto in the same round. So it makes it so good. Plus, actually, I did miss out a key thing of the mystery, and it's a good thing I just looked at it. But not only does it get a 60 chakra cost instead, the selected unit from his mystery will have their shields and buffs dispelled while being immobilized. So Edo Roshi becomes so much better. I feel like honestly, if we get these exact changes to how China has him, he will become so much better in this meta. Kurama Naruto would definitely go up. He's already at the top for tiers, but I feel like he'd be even a step further than most because of the Edo Roshi support. And let's not forget that Edo Roshi works for all other Jinchurikis, so pretty much Yagura, which Yagura and Yugito are apparently getting some changes, but they look exactly the same as the translations are. Because I made sure that he chases 3 times. I think in China when he came out, at first he chased twice, but then they changed it so he chased 3 times, and they changed something else as well. Maybe made it so he scales higher. I don't know, but for as far as I can see, him and Yugito do not look any different, but it would make pretty much Roshi the ideal Jinchuriki support. And that works for all kinds of teams, even the Six Tails team it would work out for. Because you would run B, and we all know how much he struggles with, 60 chakra cost for his mystery. It opens up a lot of possibilities for Edo Roshi getting that buff. So I'm honestly excited for that. I really like Edo Roshi. A lot of people knock him down for the way he is, and I understand that, but he's been always fun for me to use despite the 80 chakra cost. So him actually being what he is supposed to be, I feel like is going to be a great thing for the game. It's really going to make the meta more fun. It just brings Jinchurikis more into it over the whole Edo Yagura, or not Edo Yagura, Edo Datara, Angel Conan, Edo Hiruzen. It's going to be fun, but the downside is it's a ninjutsu meta, and Edo Roshi is boosting defense. So if it was resistance, it'd be completely broken. So I understand that. And that's not gonna happen, but you can still get defense knowledge to get yourself the boost, but it's gonna be so good. So those are the changes for that. Let's go into 5.0 things. So the biggest update we should look about is we're getting the Storm interface. I don't know why they did this. I know when I saw the 5.0 page for Germany, which, yeah, when 5.0 was coming to Germany, I did go over that. But this is a refresher since it's been a month, and, not everyone pays attention to other versions. So for you playing the English version, just hearing about this will be news for you. But yeah, I don't know why. Even the German one didn't have this Naruto's Ultimate Storm screenshot. And ours has it, so yeah, we're gonna get the Storm interface. OP supports. But let's just this is just for looks, honestly. I really don't feel like going through all of this, at least from this document, because we still have Kashu's document from 5.0 when Germany had it. But player currencies, we have Sun Scrolls, Moon Scrolls, and then a Strange Rock, which is pretty much the extra thing we'll be getting. Oh, I actually forgot to go over this, but Sun and Moon Shop introduction. Yeah, a lot of people have been always bringing up this thing, and I must say that most people that are just been finding it out for the last month or two are so late on this. I think this was first shown 4 or 5 months ago. It's really been that long since this was around. I've seen it. I'm pretty sure almost everyone has seen it, and people still think it's a new thing that happens every single week. It's been here for months, but it's finally going to happen, which is good. Shops are being changed because 5.0 brings in the star scroll system for ninjas. So this is where having stars and ninjas is really important. But the only shop that stays, I should say, is the group shop and the summons shop. I am pretty sure that even the space-time shop gets replaced. So, I don't know. Oh yeah, I forgot to say when I assume that 5.0 is going to take place. But I would say 5.0 will happen at the earliest 2 weeks. So they announced it now. More info will be probably given Wednesday for the skill changes and the mains, I'm guessing, with the ninjas and the mains. And then the week after that, maybe more information about the space-time or Sun and Moon shop, because everyone will be questioning how it's going to work. So I'd say 2 weeks at the earliest, and we'll have 5.0, which is perfect in time for September. And I did say that I believe in at least like September would be when they announce it, and maybe a month after they announce it, we'll get it. But I feel like they're planning it now so that they release it towards the end of this month or early September. So it's nice. It's really gonna revitalize the game. It's gonna give us more stuff to look forward to. It's gonna actually reward players for playing the game more, which is nice, and it'll actually motivate you to continue playing. So it's a very good thing that 5.0 is announced. And I'm bringing you guys that extra video just to explain everything. So Survival Trial Shop is gone. Whatever you want to get, you might as well redeem it now. You probably have like 2 weeks, maybe like, yeah, I'd say probably 2 weeks to redeem stuff. I should have been getting more leaf frags because in case you do get breakthroughs, I won't have enough. But you will still be able to get the fragments. The reason why Survival Trial Shop closes is because you just directly buy fragments from ninjas in the Star Scroll system. So yeah, the shop does get closed, but I'm pretty sure all these ninjas will still be available. And it's not that bad. I'm pretty sure the Survival Trial currency still sticks around. I'm not sure what's being converted exactly. That is what I'm not sure about. But all I know is that they are converting, probably is converting Survival Trial Shop or Ranked Battle. I don't know what they're converting, to be honest. But you will get points converted from the shops that close down. So I'm assuming shops close down, they convert your currency, and then like they either reset the currency or have something else replace it. Whatever it is, that's besides the point. But just know, Arena Shop is going to be closed. Ranked Battle Shop is going to be closed. Which is kind of funny enough because the kimono was here to kind of give you a free couple frags. And I don't even think that you would have been able to get a full 50 frags if 2.0, or not 2.0, 5.0 comes out in 2 weeks. But these 3 shops will be closed down, and probably Space Time Shop. Because, as far as I know, only Group Shop and Summon Shop stuck around. But in the Ninja Star Scroll system, I do remember some Ninja frags being available for Arena points, I think. And then, other frags being for Survival Trial Shop. I'm not sure about Ranked Battles, so that's what I'm not sure about what the points would be. But Sun and Moon Shop is very important. And it's gonna have a lot of goodies for all of us. So basically you'll get sun scrolls and moon scrolls, and there is a cap for the converting. So hopefully they explain how much we get out of it. But Germany was able to get like maybe 8,000 sun coins or something like that. I'm not sure how many moon scrolls. But you also have these strange rocks, which pretty much all the extra points would get converted into that. But I've been told that it gets pretty like useless and rewards that you probably won't be redeeming for. So this talks about Sun and Moon Shop 5 Chakra Nature System. It's a new power function, which is actually really good. This is one of the more recent power functions from China, and Germany ended up getting it from 5.0. We're getting it too, so it's kind of crazy how that's gonna work out. Theme Arena is going to be a thing as well. So it's a more fun arena. You get extra rewards from that. It's separate from what the normal arena is. Then you also have Group Exam, which goes from normal Group Exam limited up to 3 people. It goes up to 120, but it just says there are a total of 20 levels. So whatever that is. And then Extreme Group Exam, which is limited to 2 people. I can already probably assume people want me and Kapow to pull out the Extreme Group Exam and do a video together and see how that works out. Or maybe even stream it, who knows, but I already feel like that would be something you guys would like to see. Further details, new Great Ninja War Mode. So this Great Ninja War Mode is basically for those teams that don't apply into cross-server, I believe. So that's what that random battle thing is. Sage World Arena is basically like a Sage World. It's literally what it is. It's Sage World Arena. So in Arena, you guys should know that initiative is the only thing that carries over. And then it's the ninja's base stats. Like injury, crit, none of your extra stuff. None of your power items count for it. It's just initiative. So Sage World Arena is basically going to be, as it is, Sage World, but it scales like Arena, so only initiative matters. So power gap and position 1 stacking is not really going to be a thing. So it's more about the team that you choose, but you do have to have really good initiative as well. So, and then the seasonal system, complete missions to earn coupons, points, ninja frags. Whatever this is, season system, I don't know. I feel like this is something that is an addition to the monthly event or replaces the monthly event, but I'm not too sure about that. So this is the 5.0. I have links to everything I'm showing into the description so you guys can check it out. Even my German 5.0 video in case I missed something. But let's go to Kashu's document. So Sun and Moon, actually it's being worked on right now. So what a time to check it out. Sun and Moon coins. So it says it here, arena ranked survival trial shops will be closed and the currency will be converted, so spend them or save them. I don't know, like see I don't know. I would just say that buy what you want and past that just keep it in case it's gonna be used. Because I'm not 100% sure on the Ninja Scroll system itself if you'll get a chance to keep it and still spend it, but you basically see right here, this cursor is bad. But you can see the gold coins is the sun, the silver coin is the moon, and then the last thing is the strange rock. Now these are the things you can buy, and this is where going for bond mysteries by spending coupons and ingots was pretty much a bad choice. Because everything you need to get bond mysteries is in here. Bells should be here. Yes, so bells are in the moon shop. Oh, it's okay, so it's separated by shops, good thing. Sun shop has the elemental scrolls that you will need for bond mysteries, as well as seal frags and summoning frags, even the bond treasure frags for, or it's not bond treasures, ability scrolls for the treasure tools, advanced refines, magatamas. That's the good thing about Sun and Moon shop, is that it allows you to obtain power items more easily. Now, this will allow you to just stack full power. You'll raise your power a lot more frequently. It's even better for you to reach the maximum rebates. There should have been cave keys somewhere. I don't know. This is kind of awkward. I mean, I'm looking at this while it's being edited and stuff. So by the time you guys probably see it, it'll either have more info or something else that I am not covering. But anyway, there should have been cave keys somewhere. Actually, it's in Moon Shop, so that's where it is. But all power rebates, you'll be able to easily obtain it more as long as you're getting Sun and Moon Shop coins to exchange for it. So this is a plus for everyone. This shop is amazing. Looking at the Moon Shop, you have all the bells. So this is where assist links will be so much easier. I personally will probably skip going for power items because I'll still be spending for those. But for bond mysteries, you already know I'm going to go for Joni Minato right away. With the conversion that Germany had, I think they gave out like 80k Sun Move coins, which I have all the scrolls I need for Obito and Kekakashi. I will just need to go for the bells, but I will try my best to get you guys Joni Minato's Bond Mystery ASAP so I can get him and do videos and try him out for sure. And then after that, I'll just start leveling up all my other cards because Assist Links gives a good amount of power and stats. Eventually, like, it's gonna be slow at the start, but if you have a lot of points saved up like me, you will guaranteed get yourself one bond mystery. Even if you have no scrolls already, no bells, you should have enough coins to get yourself one bond mystery, which I would suggest Joni Minato is the obvious one. He's probably the best bond mystery you can get, besides Edo Tobirama, but he requires Sage Hashi, which even I don't have. And unless you're a super whale, you're not really going to want Edo Tobirama. I'd probably go for Edo Tobirama over Joni Minato, because it makes for that really overpowered Edo Hashi, or Edo Hiruzen team. But I don't have Hashi, so Joni Minato is the one I'll go for, and I'll suggest everyone to go for. So much stuff to get from these two shops. That alone is amazing. Also, your skill experiment items are here. You know, other things that are not shown are listed down below. Summoning contracts. I wish contracting scrolls were a thing on this. Even if they cost like 5k points each. Assist links. This came for Germany with 5.0, so we can disregard this. Chakra training. Unlocked at level 54. Uses training coupons to gather orbs of 6 types. Uses to increase elemental resistance damages. Or increase resistances as well as damage based on elements. So for instance, if you have like, I don't know, whatever level fire attribute for Deidara, for instance, his mystery has fire elemental damage, and depending on what the resistance you'll get, so you'll be getting a certain percentage to fire resistance for the ninja that you have this equipped on, or set up on, for this pretty much for the position. So it goes by position 1, 2, 3, and 4. So Datara position 1 will get the bonus from the fire resistance, and his mystery will do a lot more damage because it's fire attribute. So that's the way it kind of works out. It's kind of crazy because it involves percentages. So this feature is going to be something worth investing into. I have not seen anyone in Germany even talk about it or use it, so I don't know if they have it or if it's not even that good or it's really expensive, but that's something I will have to look into when we get it on the English side, because it's supposed to give... It's going to be kind of crazy. It's literally one of the more recent Chinese power functions that they got. And both of our versions ended up getting it. I mean, at least it's not percentage tactics, because I don't want that. So new arena. Team Arena goes active for level 60 and up, and server has to be older than 2 months, pretty much 60 days. It is activated in the first week of each month. If you reach a certain level and certain number of victories within the season, you can receive valuables, rewards, which are new rewards from what we normally get in regular ranked arena. And they have certain challenges for each season, like no main, double chase, maybe like even 10-hit combo chases, Jinchuriki's only, like Akatsuki's. It's kind of like a more fun thing. So I'm looking forward to that. It's gonna be more rewards to go for as well, and I'm pretty sure you guys would like to see like me doing the challenges on videos or streams. So hopefully, if my schedule gets better, I can bring out more content. Then you have Group Ninja Exam. Unlocked when you complete... Okay, so yeah, it unlocks when you complete 120 of the Solo Ninja Exam, which this was not mentioned anywhere before. At least on the official documents. You can do 10 supports or opportunities a week. So basically, you can only try Ninja Exam 10 times a week. If you're going to be doing it for yourself with someone else, or if you're going to be carrying somebody. That's what basically it means. Group limit of maximum 3 players. You can sweep it after completing. You just have to have the minimum combat power. And there's 20 levels for normal group ninja exam, as well as the Inferno one, which is what it's called. Plus, there's also going to be updates eventually. I think China did get more stages to the group exam, but for now we get 20, which is it's probably going to be ridiculously hard anyway. So we're going to see how it works out. I definitely want to try doing them as fast as possible when it comes out. I wonder what the rewards from sweeping actually gives though, because I'm assuming it's going to be kind of good or decent. Wild Battlefield Great Ninja War, that's what it's called, adds to the Great Ninja War, which is open to all members of excreted or undocumented guilds, which I'm assuming is all the guilds that don't qualify, or groups that don't qualify for cross-server Great Ninja War. That's what I feel like it is. Sage World Arena, basically. Sage World mixed with Arena. I already explained this. Seasonal system, this thing offers by running coupons, points, ninja frags. So it's like an addition. I don't know if it replaces the monthly event or if it's an addition. I think it's an addition because it says each season is 3 months when you want to receive rewards. I've seen ninjas be given out to Chinese players for free from here and other good stuff. Like, see, China has had Gurren in the Crystal Style seasonal event, and Shira rival to the 8 Gates event, so it's cool. You get yourself free ninjas pretty much every 3 months because of this, on top of the daily sign-in. So much more stuff to look forward to. Like, I'm actually excited. I'm looking forward to all the free stuff we'll be getting more, which is rare enough for us, and all the extra stuff that we can exchange for, look forward to now. Like, I'm actually feeling motivated enough to this game because of the 5.0 changes. So I'm glad they did it a lot earlier than I thought it would be. Ninja collection system, there we go. So this is the important scroll system itself. So you can see here, you still have group shop points, you have sun and moon. Okay, so never mind, all points. So this is going to go back to the beginning of the video. I guarantee a lot of people are going to comment this. But all the currency is pretty much wiped away, except for group and arena. Or not arena, group and summon points. And yeah, you're just going to be using sun and moon coins for everything, even buying out fragments or these red coins, which I'm not sure what these red coins are, but you see them for ninja frags. So maybe some things, but you'll be using various types of currency to get fragments, which is cool. You also need to have a certain amount of ninja stars to unlock each scroll, and you go through this whole kind of tree system. It's a very good thing for the game. Makes, showing off your ninja collection a lot cooler. So I like this update. It's gonna take a while to get used to as well and see what ninjas I can get or star up or all this kind of stuff. Guild technologies. This is basically what the whole guild technologies is. It gives like extra power and stuff like that, whatever it was. And then your group gets a new role called the Scientist. And group missions, which was announced for Germany as well. I'm not sure if we have it posted, but group missions was pretty much something that, I don't know, it doesn't even say what it is, but this was announced for Germany. I didn't see if it was on our page. But I also forgot the 5.0 main changes. So, Water Main. Poison Fog has a cooldown reduction by 2. I don't know what that means exactly, because I thought you could have used it round 1, but if not, you can... Actually, no, it's not the battlefield cooldown, it's just a regular cooldown. So I think you can spam it every round now. Shark Bomb. On top of it chaosing and molesting everyone, it will now absorb all your chakra as well. I'm guessing it's like how Kisame works, so maybe 20 chakra per ninja that it hits. So 80 chakra gone, basically. It's shark bombing. You wouldn't have thought it gets more overpowered, but it does. Ninjutsu Research will now also boost ninjutsu while increasing your crit chance by 5% and lowering the cooldown by 1 round. I think it already did. I know it already lowered the cooldown by 1. I wasn't actually sure. It increased your crit chance, but it also boosts ninjutsu. So, like I said, shark bombing gets even more overpowered. Reserve Seal. This thing gets replaced, which was basically the thing. I think if the Water Main got hit, she would be healing back or something like that. Replaces with a passive that will give her 40% dodge chance. And she can dodge twice per round. So that's interesting. And like I said, can't believe that shark bombing gets more overpowered. Because you can pretty much end up actually... I don't know if these two are in the same slot. I feel like they would be, because if you ran both, it would be kind of broken. So I feel like they're both the second passive. But anyway... Shark Bombing gets a permanent buff because of these two. Lightning Main, Shidori Blade Shadow, 50% more damage if your opponent has 0 chakra. Interesting one, actually. The 50% damage boost is nice, but a condition like that, if your opponent has no chakra, you have to be pretty, I don't know, whatever, forget what I was going to say. You have to be pretty smart to try and get them to 0 chakra to use it. Then the Paralysis and Tag Mystery will have no cooldown or chakra consumption if you use it after having more than 70 chakra. So this helps out Raikage teams even more. Calm Mind increases attack by 2% and crit chance by 1% for every chakra over 20. So that also gets changed. I'm guessing it's the addition to getting chakra with the standard attack. Hurricane Jutsu causes wind damage blind to selected 1 unit, which already does. But if 2 wind units are present, reduce the cooldown by 1 round. So that's a nice little update. Fire Main and Earth Main with Water Main get the biggest changes. So this is where you want to pay attention. Fire Main Mystery. Sealing Jutsu. If the clone is present, lowers cooldown by 1. So that's the only change from that. Red Lotus Secret. This gets the change where if an opaque ability, Mystery, from one of the secret technique users kills an enemy, reset cooldown to 0. So pretty much if whatever the secret technique users you have on your team use a Mystery and it kills someone, resets, I guess, their cooldown to 0. That's what I'm assuming it does. So that's actually a pretty good change because Uchihas fall under secret techniques. It's very nice. Oboro Clone Jutsu. Now the clone actually has a chance to dodge Mystery. So it gives the main and the clone, I think, a chance to dodge, or at least the clone gives the main a chance to dodge. So that's the interesting one. I know people kept saying Fire Main gets a dodge, and this is what it was from. Bonnie Chakra now will give 40 chakra with a 40% chance and some life instead. So yeah, it's just you have a chance of getting double the chakra each round, 40% chance for that. Death Mirage reduces ninjutsu to 3 random units by 8% before the start of each round. I feel like this got changed because it should have been, it was basically tagging, which was dropping defense and resistance by 30%. But now it's just dropping ninjutsu. I don't know if this is an addition, I don't know. It doesn't say additions or anything, but just skill changes. So I'm assuming the skill gets changed to this. I feel like Death Mirage gets nerfed. That's how I feel like it. And then Unparalleled gets changed completely. It's either that or Ninjutsu Urge. We don't know which one gets changed to this, but it becomes what is this word? Inimitability? What? Inimitability? Never seen that word in my life. Removes all negative status effects before the first turn of each turn. First turn of each turn. Increases ninjutsu by 20%. I guess it's good for Dragon Flame teams. So, you know, those position 1 fire mains that Dragon Flame need 1-hit KO. It's actually something I've been wanting to try, but I haven't tried it. And I actually never had anyone run into or fought anyone that uses it, but that's pretty much what it would be for. With the most unpronounceable word of this freaking game, if they do release it like with that name. Earthmane though. Earthmane gets pretty nasty. Now, so here's a interrupt. It's basically reduced cooldown by 1. So you can use it, I think, every single round, as long as the Earthmane has a shield when he uses it. So that's very good. So you can interrupt every single round because of that, as long as he has a shield. What style universe will now also steal 20 chakra points from the opponent, which is very good as well because that does cause immobilization. But you do need to have a shield to get that extra standard attack. But then helpful hints. Makes yourself and 1 random male ninja from your lineup immune to status effects and creates a shield equal to 40% of their base resistance. Lasts up to 2 rounds. Now this is very good and it's a very unique passive to the Earthmane. But the Earthmane will give himself and another ninja immunity. But it is a random male, so you have Windmane for female immunity. And then you have the Earthmane for the men. Kind of sus if you ask me, because he does look 35. But anyway, it's a very good change. So all these changes, more stuff is being added into the documents. Now, the last thing I do want to cover, which I have to actually go and grab a screenshot for it, but it's going to be the release. I don't know. There's no information about a new release. But Germany has received 5 Kage Conference Madara with their 5.0 update. And that is basically what I want to cover in case we do get him. Alright, so now 5 Kage Conference Madara is definitely going to be a game breaker and a game changer. He is going to really change the meta. Probably the only ninja, or after Kisame being released, probably the only ninja that kind of replaces him and takes his spot because of it. But he is crazy. Now, 5 Kage Conference Madara, if we do get him, which Germany did, this will basically be the gateway into the way that the Chinese meta has headed towards. So, they have big ninjas, which ended up being Kakuzu Online, and then Edo Datara got breakthroughs as well, which really works so well with 5 Kage Conference Madara because passive that scale are permanent. Passive scaling is permanent, so 5 Kage Madara's mystery will not wipe away the scaling buff that they get because it's a permanent addition. So, what 5 Kage Conference Madara does and why he takes over Kisame's spot is because he is a hybrid of... He has basically the mystery of Han and Kisame, the standard attack of a Masked Man's mystery, the chase of Tendo Pain, and then he has himself an extra 20-hit combo chase with the False God passive that allows him to evade skills. But the difference between him and Kisame is Kisame pops clones with his mystery, has a Chakra passive, and he has a chase that also steals Chakra while has super armor. So 5 Kage Conference Madara will not make Kisame useless, but it's just really like, it's so overpowered because they really just took so many things from different ninjas and put it into one. And yeah, 5 Kage Conference Madara is literally Obito if you want to be smart about it. It's not an actual Madara. So you can actually have 5 Kage Conference Madara because it's classified as Obito, and you can have any other Madara in the game with him. The more you know. But let's go with the passive. So, or not his passive, his mystery. Disperses all shields and buffs on both sides of the field. So yes, when you're running 5 Kage Conference Madara, buffs are going to be a problem. You're not going to be running shields from Earth Main. At least not right away, because you won't have any. Main enhancements will also be wiped away. Edo Heroes, and this is where, I really hope, I don't know, if Hokage Minato ended up getting his breakthrough in the next couple of months for his passive, 40% resistance permanent, regular Hashirama with the new skill change, and his Ninja God passive being permanent would work well with this. So if you still want some sort of support, you need permanent buffs, which pretty much the Kages have them with breakthroughs. And then you need to have certain ninjas with passive scaling. And that's why you have Edo Deidara breakthrough, 5 Kage Conference Madara, Jinpachi, and Fire Main as a team being as strong as it was, and probably still it is a very strong team. But Kakuzu overshadows everything, so it doesn't matter. But 5 Kage Conference Madara has definitely been a ninja it's probably like the ninja I wanted the most after Angel Conan. So if we do get him, it's huge. It's gonna really change the game. And after 5 Kage Conference Madara, probably like Edo Itachi, Rinnegan Sasuke. Yeah, I don't know what else there really would be, but so much stuff to look forward to because of all this. But anyway, let's continue looking at it. So he has the Hans part of dropping all shields and buffs. Then it will also be like Kisame's barrier. So it gets rid of the barrier and it interrupts all mysteries. So he is going to be already very good. The mystery alone is crazy. But it's going to change how things are because you can't really do shields and buffs anymore. And you will be seeing 5 Kage Conference Madara everywhere if he does get released. Standard attack, exactly like Masked Man. Except I don't think it doesn't say that it takes away shields and buffs. But not like it matters because, his mystery already does that. But it will cause knockdown and immobilization. Which is crazy. For a standard attack, you get Masked Man's standard, or you get Masked Man's mystery as his standard. Like, that is godly. And then if they get killed, they can't be revived. Then the chase, so it causes repulse, or it chases repulse and causes knockdown with acupuncture, but it also absorbs 20 chakra, ignoring the target's defense and resistance, some of it, so like probably 30% of it. And then it can be triggered twice per round, so yes, he can still steal 40 chakra each turn with 5 Kage Madara. So it's not like Kisame stealing 80, but still 40 while doing all this in one package is more than enough, especially for Deidara. Because all you really need is you'll make sure that you get yourself to 60 next round. Explosion is his 20 hit combo chase, which causes ignition to 3 random enemy units. Pretty good. And a False God passive has a chance to avoid chase skills. Doesn't say mysteries, doesn't say standard, but chase skills. So he is just wow. Like, he just leaves you speechless. If he does come out, expect him to be 20k. I would say he'll instantly come out like 20k ninja. Maybe if we're lucky, 16 to 18k. Maybe more like 18 to 20k, like Angel Conan's release. But well worth it, especially with how much you're gonna change the game. So these are all the 5.0 changes. Hopefully you guys are as excited for it as I am. I'll have all the links to everything I've shown in the description below. And yeah, I mean, now the next step is to wait and see how long until 5.0. See if everyone else is excited about these changes. Really wondering if we'll end up getting 5 Kage Conference Madara just like Germany, because that would be something else. And Germany was also getting a lot of good events and stuff because of it. I think they got like Gurren with like in the next Fukuro Kumara rebate after 5.0 with like Deidara for 20k or something like that. So not saying we'll be getting the same things as them. We're on a different schedule, different management, that kind of stuff. So we might be getting things differently, but these are things we can look forward to and hope for. And 5.0 is going to be a very positive thing for the game. Oh yeah, the last thing I wanted to go over actually, which was 5 Kage Conference Madara, but I remember it now, is maybe Sun and Moon Shop will put an end to level freezing. I'm not saying it's going to be a permanent solution and everyone is going to do it, but Sun and Moon coins, the higher level, at least with Sun coins, the higher level you are, the more of a bonus you get from events, because I forgot to go over this in the video, but doing events like will give you Sun coins. Like for instance, Sage will also give you bonuses for the level that you're in, as well as like the streaks and performance you get. But there is a cap to how much Sun and Moon coins you can get weekly, as far as I know. And it would just be... So the idea is that people would want to be a higher level to get more bonuses for Sun and Moon coins. That's obviously if they don't cap out to it. But if they aren't capped out, then they'll probably get the incentive to raise their level and get more Sun and Moon coins, because you really want to cap out on those every single week. You want to do your events, you do your dailies, play the game out fully, because it's really going to reward you for playing with all these Sun and Moon coin features. So I'm hoping that maybe it does put an end to level freezing. Obviously, like I said, not everyone is going to do it, but if maybe half of the level freezers stop level freezing, it would make things probably better for the overall community, because everyone complains about level freezing. The reason why level freezing has always been an issue is because of the whales who stay at a low level, whale hard for power, and basically stomp lower level players just so they can keep getting themselves max advance refines and stuff like that. So level freezing has only ever been an issue because of heavy whales or even whales spenders doing it to screw over weaker players or free players, and that's literally the reason why it has such an issue in the game. So it's not like everyone that level freezes is bad. It's just those group of people that continue to whale while level freezing are the ones enforcing the problem. So hopefully Sun and Moon Shop gets those guys out of there, but who knows? Like I said, if you can reach the cap out without needing to level up, might not really be a solution, but it is a step forward. This is probably like the only thing I can think of that can kind of put a stop to level freezing, unless they start releasing power functions or new functions at higher levels and extra stuff. So far, even Germany has no information on level cap increase, and 5.0 didn't bring a level cap increase. So we don't have to worry about going to level 105, which I think maybe there won't be a level 105 increase until like next year. Even China, I think, is still at level 105. So until they get 110, it's probably not even a possibility for us. But lots of exciting stuff to be looking forward to. I'm really happy with the way... Well, we still don't know if 5K Conference Moderate will be announced, but 5.0 is going to be a great thing. So hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Hopefully you're as excited for this as I am. 2 weeks, I'm really hoping it comes out in 2 weeks, but that's my assumption. They didn't specify. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Catch you guys next time, and stay free to play.